to thank you for watching another episode of Bone Brothers Kentucky. Forgot one important piece to last night's events, and last night was just the culmination of all our hard work and effort and our perseverance. It's really gratifying to spend all season doing the things we do, managing the deer the way we do, and to have the results show from it. So I want to invite you to follow us along these next few minutes and relive the year we had that culminated in the events that happened last night. I hope you guys enjoy this as much as Uriah and I did. Our journey started around this time last year. It was our first year hunting this farm. We scouted this area we now call the Grove. Last year, it was simply thick grown-up pasture land with deer highways running throughout it. It served no purpose other than a travel corridor from surrounding bedding to food. Uriah and I knew we must get food in there. So in the late summer, we planted this area with a variety of food, but most importantly, late season food, to keep all the deer on our property. Pictures started rolling in. Then in mid-September, Uriah hunted an area we call the Greenfield, just outside of the Grove, and encountered a bruiser deer we now came to call Crabby. We didn't even have this deer on our hit list because we hardly knew of him until that time. Pictures of Crabby began to roll in, up and around the Grove. We knew this deer was very mature, but we had our eyes set on other deer. As the season rolled on, Uriah harvested another hitless buck in the Grove, and I set my attention squarely on killing Big Brow. As you guys know from previous episodes, Big Brow was shot on the neighboring farm, and my rut hunting was way less than ideal. I prayed that all our hard work on these food plots would certainly pay off very soon. As we approached late season, we littered our food plots with trail cameras and waited. Two patterns began to emerge: Short Tin in the south grown-up food plot and Crabby in the Grove. Short Tin was approaching our food plots just out of shooting light, while Crabby began to show up in the Grove regularly in daylight. Fast forwarding to last week, with unseasonably warm temperatures around Christmas, we were waiting for a cold snap and a north wind to push our luck for Crabby in the Grove. On Sunday, December 28th, we had temperatures that stayed in the 30s and a north wind. It was go time.
Hey Uriah, it's Joe. Finally got this cold front, man. I think it's go time. I think this is our window. Let's try to get out there today. Call me back. We'll get prepared. See you, buddy.
Thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail. I've been waiting on a day like this for a couple weeks now. We've got a deer we're going to hunt tonight called Crabby. He's been showing up continuously in daylight in this spot we call the Grove, and he even showed up the 23rd at 1:04 p.m. So I think it's time. It's not really cold, but it's cold. It's been about between 35 and 40 all day, and we've had like 55-degree days the last few days, so it's kind of a big change. So we're going out tonight. We're gonna give it a shot. We think we got a really good shot at it tonight. We're gonna hunt the next few days for him and another deer also, but we think he's a deer we can get on. So stick with us and we'll bring you what happens.
bright future of our farm. I mean, he's probably got, I don't know, 130-inch 10-point rack at 2 years old. But what's cool about that is they're hammering our big and beastie, and this is exactly how we expected the deer to come out. It's kind of like a hierarchy we've been noticing on our trail cameras. The does come out, then the 1.5-year-olds, then the 2-year-olds. So we're hoping that keeps coming. Crabby most nights comes out about 5:40, so we got about 30 minutes here. This is the first chance we've had to do an update. So stick with us. It's been good so far. Let's see what happens.
Oh, here. There he is. No, hold on. That's our. No. That's our fault. No, wait a second. I think that's him. Oh, shit. I think that's it. That is. Oh, dude, here you go. He's going. Hold on.
We just encountered Crabby Jr. or Crabby, whatever. But it was we just reviewed the footage and we thought we missed him. But we looked at the footage. Actually, looks like a good shot. It might be a little far back, but we're gonna give it here a minute. We're gonna get out. We're gonna go in. We'll probably check it on the TV just to make sure, and hopefully we find him. It looked good up and down, just maybe a tad far back. So we'll check the blood and see what happens.
Well, it's about 2 hours later. You're right. I had to head to church. That was part of the deal tonight. We didn't actually know if we were gonna be able to go out because he goes to church on Sunday nights. But reviewed the shot on the television screen. Looks great. A lot better than what we thought. To be completely honest with you, I thought I actually possibly missed that deer at first, but we're gonna go out here and check the area I hit him at for some blood. Looks like a double lung hit to me on the television, but we're gonna check that and proceed on if I think it's as good a hit as I think it is. So follow us along this blood trail. That's why I'm going through this stuff. We've been tracking this deer about, I don't know, 100 yards. Our food plot's on top of the ridge. We got down here and there's a creek right below us. Found this last little blood, but we're gonna go up here. It's kind of like a little meadow. We know a lot of deer bedded down here. Well, we got old Krabby out here to take a look at him. He's just an old monarch on this farm, and the cool thing about this deer is we checked his teeth and didn't have very many of them, so he was actually older than what we thought. We thought he was probably around the 5-year-old age, but with what we noticed with his teeth and body size, we think he's quite a bit older now. But he's a deer that we had been patterning here for the late season. Definitely not the biggest deer I've ever killed, but he's got tremendous bases. Obviously his left side over here is not as near the size of his right, but as I've hunted more, he's a deer I realize it's really special. You know, I used to hunt for rack only, but you know, hunting for age, the whole rack size will feel itself out. You'll have the dominant deer too, but he's just a deer that we had a great story with, and really is a deer that says a lot of what we try to do on this farm. He's just really special to me because all the work that we did and paid off just the way we hoped it would. But you know, going forward, this was just our first year on this farm and doing Bone Brothers Kentucky, and we've got, you know, hopefully years to come. We can hopefully get even better at what we do here with our management. This deer shows us that as deer hunters, we're also stewards and deer managers, and you know, it's just a pleasure to be able to spend the time outdoors and hunt this deer and other deer on our farm. But we're gonna be adding some other people to the camera crew. You know, it's a great way to finish the year, but we want to keep getting bigger and better. And Uriah's still out hunting with his buddy Josiah, hopefully hunting for short tin, but hunting for some other deer too. But we'll bring you that action also. And I know we plan on doing a lot of things in the off season we're going to bring to you guys. I invite you to stick with us. Thanks for watching. May God bless, and we'll see you guys soon.